past. The present. And now the future. This is PPF, the Premier Promo Federation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year, Premier Promo Federation Nation. I am your host, the voice of PPF, Justin Smith, and we are 6 days away from the first show of 2025. And I hope my co-host has been done headbanging from that song in the air tonight. But just a cover. Please welcome the PPF owner and 27-time world champion. He is none other than Old School.
Yo, what's going on? Happy New Year's, everybody. I know we're a little past the New Year's time, and yes, I was headbanging because I've never heard that variant of that song. You need to send that to me. I fucking dug that. You know, I'm a big Phil Collins fan in Genesis. But you know,
I will send you this after once we're done here. But
that
yeah,
song right there. If that don't fit the new year, you can kiss my ass, because that was like on fucking point. That was on point. What's going on? Tommy Ford joining the mix. Hey, where's your mama at? We need her in here commenting. Damn it.
As now as I know, she's still on the road, but she deserves that. I gotta be honest with you.
Okay,
She
we will
deserves
allow her a pass tonight. Just because I love her so much, I will allow her a pass. But you tell her the next time I expect her to be here.
But yeah, it's really all about the redemption in New Year's redemption because let us recap what happened before we went to the Christmas break.
Yeah, we had a lot happening before the Christmas break. You got the new interim international champion, and now in redemption, you've got Sheamus trying to reclaim that glory for that title. That's a big move. You know what I mean? For him to come out in the middle of an interim run, you know what I mean? A lot of people are saying that they should have left the Purge take on Jay Sick in February. Confirm who the undisputed champion is, and then
Yeah.
cash in his rematch clause. But hey, all to their own. We also have, in a very cool twist, you have the PPF Hardcore Championship, where the gunslinger who's been on a tear lately is taking on Landfill one more time because we couldn't get a decisive winner. The judges just wouldn't do it. They refused to do it. They said they were both, in a zone that couldn't be touched. And then we got a lot of other great matches on this card that a lot of people need to pay
I
attention
hate to be a judge on that match.
Well, now you're gonna make me take a drink, son of a bitch, but that's okay because I like my coffee and my coffee maker. Thank you to Big Sweet. That is a beautiful thing. Got the PPF on there, love it. But
Yeah, but
before we get started,
definitely for sure. This card already in 2025 looks very, very stacked. We've got 8 matches on the card, including almost every title on the line, except for the unified title and the tag team titles. That will probably be on the line next month.
Yeah, that'll be February's show. What a lot of people don't know is we have a brand new unified championship belt coming. And the maker, here's one that'll kick you in the ass. The maker has taken 6 months to make this son of a bitch. So, goddamn, really 6 months. I'll say this, and I'll call his name out. Mateen, you need to speed up your process, buddy, because that's ultra slow for Mateen. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Fresh Custom Designs. That is my cousin D. He makes all the shirts for the Heavy Hitters Enterprise, as you see. Hit him up. He will make you any character shirt you want. Send him the design you want. He will ship it directly to you. He is one of the best in the game, and you guys have seen all my shirts I come on, screen with. All of them are made by D in Fresh Custom Designs. So give him a hit and a like on his page. Watch his stuff. He doesn't just do T-shirts. He does all kinds of stuff on there. He makes the wrestling mask. You know what I mean? He does a lot of really good stuff. He's big on the wrestling thing. He's just joined the group. He's getting to see what promoing is all about. He's become a big fan very fast. So that was one reason I let him put the page on there, because guess what? PPF is all about growth and all about sharing the wealth of fun and happiness. And he has delivered probably one of the coolest shirt designs I've ever got done in my life. Credit to Dale. Dale designed a shirt. He brought it to life. So for that, we're giving him a hand. But I say let's get into the show. Let's get it done. Let's talk about this show that's coming up.
Oh, definitely. And first off, we're going to kick things off with the non-title matches that we have. We've got first on the card, Big Sweet taking on the Land General Rob Bell.
Yeah, that match to me right there, Big Sweet. Big Sweet's had some health issues. He's been down. He was out for a while. He came back, and then you kind of hit a speed bump in the road. But I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I talk to the man every day. There is no ring rust there. He is ready to go. He is running on all 6 cylinders. Well, let's say 8, because he's probably a V8 truck. All 8 cylinders. He's kicking ass, taking names. I like Rob. I love his passion. I love that he loves doing this. But I'm going to say this right now. I think Big Sweet wins that one on a pretty easy landslide victory.
I'm going to agree with this. I mean, here is a little catch on this one. I don't think he has his full concentration in that match because over in the wrestling boiler room, he has an Empire title match against
Yeah.
Mama Purge.
Yeah.
So I rather
That
think he is.
happens. That happens when you're in a lot of groups. Your attention can be pulled one way or the other. Now, if you're a professional like me, I can win multiple titles and work multiple groups. So
See, that's the thing. I mean, and that's why I say, like, this is my one of my boldest predictions of the night. 3-0 clean sweep. Big sweeps moving on then.
yeah, I'll second that. Yeah, that bell rings, game over. Let's hit the next
Yep.
one.
Black Widow making her singles debut in a PPF, taking on the unhinged Babel.
Yeah. Let me see here. How would I want to go about this? Because this is a different, I don't know, different level. Because the Black Widow's unknown in singles competition here. Okay, but check this out, guys. And this isn't me throwing a shot. David Babel's been kind of off here lately with his unhinged character. Pulling out of a lot of events. You know what I mean? And I think maybe getting his head straight, whatever. So he may not be in the right mind frame for this surprise attack by a proverbial unknown in the Premier Promo Federation. Now, she champions elsewhere in other groups. You know what I mean? She does a really good job. The Sassy Mamas, great tag team. They had a really great run with Double A and Junior for the tag titles. I'm going to call this one. A lot of people are going to think I'm crazy. They're going to say, no way, old school. I'm going to call it an upset. 2-1 victory, Black Widow. I just said 2-1 victory, Black Widow. I think she pulls out the win.
I gotta go to the door real quick. I'll be right back. So,
I'll carry the show. Don't you worry, Justin. He's had one job, and he's got somebody at his front door, folks. So here we go. But I just think David Babel might get a shock. Might be a big shock for old David Babel, the unhinged one. Might get a shock from the Black Widow. Black Widow come out on top, and then we'll get her into another matchup. We'll build her up here. You know what I mean? It takes time to build your character in a new group. This is just a welcome match, other than the tag team division match. You know what I mean?
for sure. I mean, this is what my point is coming on. Babel has nothing to prove. Black Widow has something to prove. So, if Black Widow is on the right mindset, then she will get the W. But unless I gotta see a good fight on this one, but I gotta go with Black Widow on this one because of the fact that she has to prove something instead of Babel.
Yeah, she's here. She's here to make her name. David. The unhinged one he's been a champion here before. And we all talk about it the other time. Sometimes pro artists get comfortably numb. They get used to being in one place. They don't expect surprises. They just want to work it, move on. And I think she comes out here and surprises, even shocks the world, and gets the win. So I think Black Widow is looking at a win here.
For sure. Then the next match is my most anticipated match of the night. It is, which is really surprising me, the Dog versus the Man.
Yeah, that's a good
Rina
match.
becomes the number one contender for the Hardcore Championship. And I must honestly say that it glued my eye on the screen every time when one of them posted a hype.
Yeah.
This back and forth was the most interesting thing on that road to the New Year's redemption. Because
they're telling a great story.
indeed,
Mm-hmm.
there is the key word. Great storytelling.
Yeah, great story. We cheer every time for great stories. Listen, Handsome Rex, the Dog, has come on pretty extreme. He is the brand new Incendiary champion over the Voice of Honor Inferno. He is a guy that has really, where he started when he first got here, and he was one of the most hated, unliked guys in the company, in the group chats, in everything. He has now gained that respect and worked his way up to the point where he's actually joined HHE and myself. I think Chris Norris, being the veteran he is going to give him a hell of a show. These two have put on great hypes. They've gone back and forth. I am very vested into this matchup, not because Troy's with the HHE, but I think, Chris has brought the best out in him. Okay, so the two of them are face to face, drawing great stuff from each one of them. So me personally, I think that this one here is a very, very tough one to call. Um, I don't want to sound like indignant. That this one's going to be a tough one to call. I can't give a decision on that. I'd love to see that this, Chris like Chuck Norris, the man, and Troy Hanson Rex, the dog. They both have those multiple personalities. Man, I think it's going to be a fucking clash. But whoever wins has to look forward to either Tommy the Gunslinger Ford or Landfill, and neither of them are easy marks either. So, especially Gunslinger, like I said before, he is on fire right now. So, with that match, I'm going to say no choice. I'm not picking anybody. Because we took a drink there because that's one of them I'd hate to be a judge's on, but I just didn't say it because I fucking hear it 100 times. But Justin knew where I was going with that.
Old school only have to just point it out. I wrote down some notes for any of those matches. So I make notes so that I can sit here and be at least a little bit aesthetic to others, unlike somebody else. Anyways, it comes down to the point where who has more fire in his ass to even want the opportunity. I think this will be a close call, yes, but I pick a winner on this one. And this will be the dog, because I see a lot. I like
it
of fire on that match, but especially in the dog himself. While Chris, like Chuck Norris, he was out half of a year. He wasn't on screen at all. So there is the danger of the ring rust.
Yeah, you're going to say a factor could be the ring rust. I get that.
Yeah, but usually we say that this ring rust cannot be held it or anything like that. But this could be a big key factor in this one.
True.
Okay, moving on to the title bouts, we have at first the Resolute Championship on the line as Rising Sun will defend his precious gold against the Sarge.
Well, I mean, you guys kind of know where I'm going to lean towards that one. I just think a lot of people don't understand how good the Rising Sun is. I think the Rising Sun is the complete competitor. He's definitely a verbal assassin. He comes out, he don't play, he delivers a verbatim ass kicking, and makes it, very believable. So when you and I we're watching a promo, a lot of people don't understand what we're looking at is for believability. Okay, so if the Purge walks on screen and he's bouncing around in a Barney costume, I'm going, what in the fuck is that? You know what I mean? But if he walks out and he's fucking hateful and you feel his emotions and you fucking just sit there and you're like, damn, I feel that promo. That's what I mean. And unfortunately, Sarge has fell short of that a lot of times. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Rising Sun does not. So that one, I'm going to be a bold predictor myself on this one. I'm going to call 3-0 sweet. Rising Sun retains.
I can agree definitely with that. Especially here is a big key factor. He lost the Lockdown Championship a couple of days ago. So is he even ready to? Is he even ready to go into another title match, even though he lost the Lockdown Championship? I don't probably think so. Sorry, Sarge, it is rated R for real here, but you don't have a chance at all. We're wishing a speedy recovery to Rising Sun himself.
Yes.
But
he just had a surgery, but he will be here. He will be here.
Here's a little joke that me and my mom made. He even can do the promo in the bed, and he even will do a clean sweep on this one.
Yeah, a lot of people said that. They said he could probably promo from the bed. Now there's guys out there that promo from the bed that should be promoing from a bed. And the bad thing is, even when they're standing up, they're not good. So let's be real there.
You know what the sad part is? I know what who you talking about. That is
Oh,
the saddest part.
yeah. So everybody does. Everybody does. But right there, I'm calling that one a retention. The Rising Sun keeps the Res title, and he moves on to somebody new.
It is really worth the time for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking of worth of time, we have an absolutely dream match incoming for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Vagabond will challenge Double A for the Junior Heavyweight title.
Yeah. Vagabond, Promo Entertainment Network World Heavyweight Champion. He's a consummate professional. He's in a lot of groups. He does a lot of great shit. He's a very good promo artist. But, and there's the but that I like to deliver, the big old but. Double A, been the junior heavyweight champion for over a year now. Been pretty damn untouchable. So for me, I'm going to say 2-1 out. Double A retains the championship.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, but I'm going in the same direction. The thing is, if Vagabond is really gonna do it, yeah, that could be lead into a 2-1. But in the past, we didn't witness really a 2-1 in Double A's direction.
No.
So I gotta go with Double A 3-0 on this one.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty brutal. Double A is, and listen, I think Double A is more pissed off because he never saw Vagabond. He didn't know who he was, didn't know who his opponent was, never showed his face on screen for a hype. So, that hurts you. You know what I mean? When old school's taking on the Purge, if old school never walked on the screen, yes, Purge might know who I am, but he's not going to know what direction I'm going in the promo. So it's not fair to the opponent. You get what I'm saying? So the Purge would be at a disadvantage because I've never said nothing. I never did nothing. I never showed him what I was going to do. So did I really invest into the story? No, I didn't. So, that could hurt him too in the long run because the judges are watching hypes now. You know that as well as I do. They keep their eyes on the hypes. They watched, the Purge and Sheamus go back and forth. They watched Chris Norris and Handsome Rex go back and forth. Mama and Jacob, because Jacob's been a little busy, they finally got their story running. You got to tell a story. You got to tell a story. If you don't, it becomes brutal when the judging hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really gotta agree on this one. Up next, we have the interim international world title on the line as the Purge, the champion, faces the challenger Sheamus. And this is a full circle moment because 1 year ago, the Purge's debut match was against Sheamus. So it's a full circle moment on this one.
And I think what a lot of people, what's up, Rising Sun in the house. We just predicted your match is a 3-0 sweep, by the way. Just saying. Saying.
Yep.
And hope you're doing well there, son of mine. Just making sure you're happy and healthy. And give my grandson a kiss on the forehead. Tell him Pappy's talking shit. But anyway, now back to this international championship matchup, the interim international title. Here's what I see with this matchup. The Purge, very hungry to keep his championship. Okay, because he wants to go on and solidify himself as the undisputed champion. That is a big, big, hunger, okay? And you got to be hungry in this game. But then on the other side of the plate, you got Sheamus, who's very hungry to prove that, he deserved to be the champion, even though he lost the title, in some fuckery, as he would say. He lost the title, and he wants to redeem himself and show that, hey, I deserve that. I'm very interested in these two promos specifically because I want to see where the Purge goes because I really enjoyed, so did the judges, they enjoyed when the Purge did the Santa Claus, talking to, the list and all that. But then you got Sheamus, who has promised me, as the owner of the Premier Promo Federation, he stepped up his game. That it's going to be something nobody saw him do before. It's going to be something that's, coming out different than Sheamus is usually coming out. Okay, we all know Sheamus, sometimes does the card tricks, stuff like that. A lot of euphemisms, a lot of comparisons. This matchup is going to be extremely good. I think in this matchup, I'd hate to be a fucking judge. Take a drink, Justin, because I hate to be a fucking judge.
Onward, boss.
Because I really think both of these guys are going to deliver a product that I will say this for this match and the hardcore match. I have reserved a fourth judge. Okay, and there's a reason I reserve a fourth judge for both of these matches. I feel like they're going to be very close. I feel like there's going to be, what I mean. I think what I'm going to do from now on in Premier Promo Federation is in all championship matches there's going to be a reserve judge. That way we get a definitive answer. We know who wins. And by the way, so we all know, on the show, there will be results. We will have them live after each matchup. After each matchup, we will have we're not going to wait till the end of the show. We are going to do each of them. And also I have another quick announcement too with this matchup being so big. I think starting March or April, we are going to have a legit ring announcer here in the Premier Promo Federation. And I'll say this, he has worked TNA, he has worked the WWE, he has worked a lot of independent shows. So when that announcement hits, you guys will find out. The prediction was Rex goes over on Norris. Junior was asking about that prediction.
Oh.
Yeah. Rex going over on Norris. But we will have an official ring announcer. So on these shows, I am going to get with that ring announcer and we will record the winners. And then during the show, he will announce the winners. It's a big move. Luckily enough, I have a friend that's a friend of a friend, and they made it happen. He's very interested in our product, so I'm very happy. And no, folks, I'm not pulling a PDA or an old school Revolution where you have to pay the person to go do the results. This guy is doing it out of the love of promo. Hey, there you go. Not the spite of trying to look like you're a fucking big group. And no, it's not Kimmel or whatever the hell his name is. That's not him. Let's just say, it's a very, very big star that was around for a while. I'm very excited about getting him in the door. Excuse me. So for that matchup, I'm going to say it goes to the fourth judge. I'm going to say we're watching the fourth judge. We got people here commenting, interim international championship, Purge or Sheamus. You guys put your thoughts down there while we discuss this, because interaction is a great thing. We can play off of it. We can talk about it. I just think that it's going to be, I think both these guys are hungry. I think both of these guys are going to deliver a product that, are going to make people go, oh shit. You know what I mean? They want to be international champion. And, but here's the thing. Now, I want you guys to put this in the back of your heads. Whoever wins this battle, whoever wins this ass whooping, now steps into J6 territory. Because February, the sick one's back. And his international championship is going to be shipped probably Tuesday, because I just found out that Monday's a fucking holiday. Fuck. So that's probably going to be shipped.
We don't have holidays here.
Well, we have Martin Luther King Day, and then we also have the inauguration of the president on Monday. So I guess that became a federal holiday. I don't fucking know. Just another day that don't have to send me my fucking check, the pricks. That's the way it goes. But I'm Junior saying J6 is the international champ. Jacob's late, but he's here. Which we know the Rising Sun is always going to go with J6 because, well, J6 a PPF original. When these doors opened to this group, when the old ownership was here and me and Junior were part of it, J6 was one of our first picks to bring in here. We brought him in the door because he's just such a great guy. He's a great, hardworking guy. So, my thing is it's going to go to a fourth judge, but whoever the new international champion is going to be, or the interim international champion, I guess I should say, not new, the interim international champion, they've got to face Jay Sick in February. You know, and that event's name is going to be called PPF Presents Broken Hearts. So there's a name for you guys to be ready for, because it could be a heartbreaking day for anybody who's a champion or in a match. So I thought it was a cool name. So I'm going to hold my prediction on that one because I just think it's going to be so good because they're both so fucking hungry.
I would definitely hold my prediction on that one too. Not only that I am the voice of PPF Justin Smith, but I am the Purge too. Surprise,
Mama is
surprise.
here.
Surprise, surprise, I'm the Purge too.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Oops, never would have known that. You shouldn't have broke kayfabe, goddammit.
yeah, but real talk, if people say like, "Oh, you're gonna predict your own matches," that is a shame. No, I'm not gonna predict my own matches.
No, you never do, and I do most of the talking for your matches. Here's the thing: I know how hungry you are as the Purge to keep the championship, okay? But I also know how hungry Sheamus is to redeem himself and show the world that hey, I belong with the champions. You know what I mean? We all know back when he first won that title, we were both there. It was a shocking moment to the whole Premier Promo Federation. You know what I mean? It was
Right.
Holy shit, he won the title. So now it seems pretty, redundant to not mention him in the international championship, setup. So, like I said, 110%, going to be a fucking great match. Let's talk about another one.
Correct. We have the co-main event going on. Yes, I will confirm this. This is the co-main event on that one. The pure heavyweight championship on the line between Brett freaking Jacobs and Mama freaking Purge. There you go.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to be a battle because Mama is also ready to run with Brett Jacobs. And listen, let's be real here and let's be honest. Mama taking that match with Jacobs shows she has more testicular fortitude than most fucking men in the promo realm. Because Brett is out here begging people, come get some, take a shot at the title. And they're all hiding in the corner, whimpering with their blankies, sucking their fucking thumbs. And Mama Purge, the only person that had a set on her, walked in the door and said, you know what, fuck it, let's get it. And I know Brett, he respects that. We respect that as the HHE. I respect that as an owner of the group. So she will get rewarded. Even if she don't win the Pure Championship, she's going to grab a reward out of it. You know what I mean? We'll talk future title shots somewhere else or something if she don't go over. We'll be honest. And I think Mama knows Brett Jacobs is probably the pit viper of the professional promo world. When he bites, his venom stings. And it's going to fucking hurt. You know what I mean? Anybody who promos against him, whether it's myself, you, anybody. We all know Brett Jacobs comes out here and eviscerates. So I'm not going to give judges, but I will say Brett retains. I will not say if it's a 3-0, 2-1 or any of that stuff because here's my thing. Mama stepping up is a vote in itself for me. She deserves, the respect and the admiration of stepping up to take on Brett fucking Jacobs when nobody else fucking did. Yep.
That's always something.
Yep, and she's always happy, regardless. Listen, and the other thing Mama likes is critique. She likes to hear what the judges like to see. She likes to hear what they don't like to see. She likes to hear, because she's still, guess what? She's been in this game for a couple of years now. She still enjoys learning. And there's veterans in this game that don't understand. You got to keep learning. Every day it's something new.
Definitely.
Every day it's something different. And if you don't fucking do that, that does not make you a consummate professional. Why do you think the Brett Jacobs are so good? The Rising Suns, the Gunslingers, all these guys, and even, the Purges and the Sheamuses and all these folks. Why do you think they've grown into such great promo artists? Because they fucking listen. They learn. They grow. They adapt. That is part of the fucking game. If you can't do that, you just get used to losing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just my opinion. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. Word of the day. Words of the day, because I don't want to sound retarded. Keep learning. Keep learning.
Definitely. I instead of a prediction, I will throw a question in it.
Okay.
Who's gonna be Mama Perch's puppet on that match?
Or does she even bring a puppet?
Or is she gonna be her own puppet?
Yeah, like does she bring a
Because
puppet at all? You know what I mean? That's because listen, everybody knows that occasionally a puppet comes out to play. But I'll tell you right now, the greatest promo I saw Mama Purge do in PPF since she's been here is the one against the Rising Sun, and there was not one puppet in that promo.
yes,
That was the greatest promo I've ever saw her do. You know, so in my opinion, she don't need the puppets. I mean, I love that she does the puppets. Don't get me wrong. You know, I love that's part of Mama's gimmick, and I love it, and I feed on it, and judges like it. But sometimes you just get it. You know what I mean? You get that fucking verbal tongue lashing of "fuck you, I'm here to kick your ass. My puppet said you're not worth showing up. They're going to stay in the box, and you're going to get an ass."
yeah.
So I think she's good either way.
This is why Mama Perch is the most unpredictable woman on this platform today, because you don't know what's coming. That is the thing. I don't know either. I didn't got any word of it, what's going on this one. But
and here's the other thing: they need to learn to respect Mama, because guess what? She's in a land of men. Okay, 98%, 98.8% of the promo realm are men. Okay, and she's in here fighting it out with some of the best in the fucking business and carrying her fucking own.
yeah,
So if you don't respect that, well, you're a fucking idiot. And you can hear that straight from my mouth. You're a fucking idiot. The woman
Yep.
puts in hard work, dedication. I love her to death. I love her character. I think she's one of the most wonderful people I've ever met in this promo game. I value her friendship every day. And if you don't, then you're a fucking jackass, moron, motherfucking idiot. And that's quote from the old school himself. I will defend Mama 110%, because she's my family, and you don't fuck with my family.
jetzt weißt du, wie ich mich fühle jedes Mal, wenn Oldschool mir meine Flowers gibt. Sorry, I had to say something in German, yeah. On
Yeah,
this
I didn't
one.
understand a goddamn word of that other than old school and flowers. So you're welcome. Whatever the fuck that meant.
Okay, before I continuing on, here is a little bit of story time. Heaven and I are private friends, right? We're playing Fortnite every single day.
Right.
And sometimes when I speak German, he automatically understand what I said in German.
Well,
That is so funny.
I got
So
news for you. I'm a dumbass fucking promo artist. I have no fucking clue what you fucking said.
okay, back to onto the curtain. Here comes my predictions, and this could probably shock anybody there. I watched the hype very closely from both of individuals. Not only from Mama Perch, but also from Beth Jacobs. And this gives me a little bit of another scenario on this one. And it remembers me on the Disneyland times in HSP, where Mama Perch had a match against Heaven, and Heaven couldn't do the full white boy attention there, so Mama Perch had to win. What I think is that is in the direction of both respecting each other.
Yeah.
That is the thing. That is my point of view on this one. It could go leader.
Listen, it's one of the toughest matches in the promo industry. Not to cut you off, but it's one of the toughest promo matches you can have is when you respect the person gratefully.
This is the toughest match of all time. Really,
Yeah.
that is really, for me, not really predictable, because there is two ways on this one. It could go to a 2-1 and Brett retains, or that is the biggest miracle on PPF that could happen. That really could happen. I maybe can see this one. That is a 50-50 chance. And we hear next week, on that same time, when we are both on screen, and new pure heavyweight championess, Mama Perch. That is a 50-50 thing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, any given promo, that's the truth, okay? We've all faced people that we were like, they come out and you know, the chances are, always good on either side. Jacob could have an off day. Hell, I've had promos where I've had off days too. You know what I mean? It can happen. So we will wait and see next week. The show hits. I'm personally going to tell you, I am going to be locked on the screen. Of course, we'll be here commentating, but I'm also going to be locked on the screen. I have a 32-inch TV in front of me now that will be playing the show live while I'm watching with you.
Old school, I am beyond excited about that show.
Yeah, this is going to be a good show. And listen, when we go into the February show, it's a whole new year. It's time for new people to start shining. It's time for people to put their bids in. I need the PPF roster not to be afraid to call out champions. You want a shot at the unified champion? Open your fucking mouth. You want a shot at the junior champion? Open your mouth. Because I'm going to do what's called fair booking. Okay, and this is what that means. And a lot of people don't understand that layman's term. Fair booking means if the Purge comes out and goes, I want a shot at Mick in the unified title, he gets it. Okay, listen, it's that simple. And the reason I do that is that's how you get opportunity. That's how you step up and you say, okay, I think I'm ready, and you move up. Okay, because if you don't, you will always fade into obscurity. Nobody will know who you are. Nobody will say, oh well, and I'm going to use you, Justin, because you're here. But they'll say, oh well, the Purge, he don't want to go after that, or he just likes to be in low card or something like that. That's what they do with promo artists when they don't step up. Okay.
Yeah.
So
you gotta
step up.
You got a point on this one, old school. I mean, we've got one more match to go, but the next match is a perfect example. You never knew that Tommy, in general, the gunslinger, would be a main event player just like that. But I tell more in the next match when we came on. But let's do it right now. We have the main event, and this is really redemption at its best. That's why those both gentlemen are on the front cover of the show.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Hardcore Championship. There must be a winner.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn about when we sitting like 20 hours or 2 more hours here. We will definitely have a winner, and we will have a Hardcore champion. We've got the rematch. Tommy Ford, the gunslinger, the Hardcore champion, versus the hungriest Hardcore Hungarian, Landfill.
Yeah, this matchup I'm very excited about. I've been excited about it since I announced it. And it drove me nuts because we took that time off, for Christmas and New Year's, which I wanted to make sure the promo artists enjoyed time with their families. Listen, this is a game. This is a hobby. We all have real lives. We all have families. You know what I mean? But if I have to go ham, and I have to believe in, we'll take HHG's side. I am wearing my HHG shirt today, so we'll take that aside. I believe Tommy Ford is going to retain. And here's the reason why. I believe Tommy is out here to prove that he is the hungriest player in the hardcore division, that he has carried this division for so long that he wants to prove that he's cementing his name in the history book as the greatest hardcore champion of all time. The kid, and I call him a kid because he's younger than me. I love Tommy. He's a brother of mine. And this is not a biased pick. Okay, this is me looking at it visually for the last couple of months of what Tommy's been doing. And if you've noticed, Tommy has gone boom, 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 higher and higher and higher up with his promo stability and the wordplay he uses in his promos. Fucking untouchable. So I'm going winner, chicken dinner, retaining the hardcore championship, the gunslinger Tommy Ford. At Rising Sun 3-0 Tommy. Mama Bleeds Tommy.
Ooh, that's a very bold prediction.
That is a very bold prediction, but I can see it happening. I can see it happening. Tommy is very, very, very driven. And when you're that driven, it becomes very dangerous for whoever's coming after your championship. I'll tell you
that
this.
Is true.
Last time I talked to Tommy, just me and Tommy, I saw something in his eyes. It was a drive, and I see it all the time. You know why? When I look in the mirror, I see those same fucking eyes. I assure you, he is ready to retain his championship. He's ready to prove that he's the greatest hardcore champion of all time. And when I seen his eyes the last time, whew, I feel bad for Landfill. I mean, don't get me wrong, Landfill's going to deliver a kick-ass product. I think Landfill's going to give him a run for his money. I think Landfill, has really invested time in work into this promo. So we will see. But I am going to go with the Gunslinger retains. And still, that's where I see it.
I gotta say it like this. Rising Sun, that was really one of the boldest predictions that I've ever saw. Because last time when we witnessed that match, Tommy Ford was this close to lose that title. He only got out because of that draw. And both of them only... Tommy won't let that Drew slide. But Tommy isn't ready for it. But we draw.
Yeah, and I agree there. That's where you get. Tommy's pissed about that draw. So, does that draw make Tommy even more fierce? I believe it does. I believe it dredges up the fucking evisceration, the wordplay. You know what I mean? And listen, I have gotten rumors from both promo artists. There will be plunder in these hardcore matches. So, get what I'm saying? They are stepping up their games. There's going to be hardcore materials in this promo. So, get where I'm going with that? Both of them have stepped up. Both of them have said, fuck this, I'm going ham. I'm going to go all out. So I'm telling you right now, I think Junior, sees what I saw the other night. Tommy Ford has set his sights on destroying, the Landfill himself. And I agree with Mama right there. Put her comment up. Makes him dangerous. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, look, right. And you came that close also when you won the International from Rex and Juan. So it just shows anything can happen. Wow. Good valid point. He got you there.
Sir, I am just the voice of PPF, not the Purge here.
Yeah.
Sir,
well, he's got a valid point. You know what I mean? You just don't know. Okay.
I get what he's coming from because I'm going to continuing on here. There is a reason why that must be a winner. And Old School, I hope you have a lot, and I mean really a lot of judges lined up because
I do. It's going to be
because here's what
probably the largest judging panel PPF has ever had is in weight. I'll say that.
See, that's the thing. And I one thing I gotta agree with the Resolute champ: anything can happen. Yes, and I would put that phrase "anything can happen" also in that match too, because since you gave out those little teasers. I'm gonna say it like this. I break the fourth wall. What you talking about?
What are you talking about? I love what he does.
Oh, the fourth wall!
I don't know whose kid that is, but he acts a lot like the motherfucking daddy. God damn.
Okay. Anyways, so all I'm gonna expect like this is that they're gonna up the ante one more time on that hardcore championship match. I don't doubt it. I never did. But I'm going to say like this, and this is my second bold prediction of the night. Bold.
Bald.
Yeah. It will definitely come to a fourth judge, but I will up the ante and say we will go at least judge number 6. This is, and I'm going to say like this
because if it's 6, that means it could be a 3-3 tie.
Okay, then a 7th judge. Okay,
yeah, so we're gonna, listen. I'll say this: the number is almost to the double digits of the amount of judges I have in weight for this match.
Oh my God!
This matchup will not go up as a draw. There will be a definitive winner. We will have
definitely
a hardcore champion at the end of the night. And I'm kind of sticking with the mass, opinion, Tommy Ford's retaining that title. I just see it happen.
I gotta go with I don't pick a winner. I just want to see that match because of the fact that last time when that match happened, I was very into it and I loved it from the start till the finish.
Yeah, it
So
was a great match. You know, that's a candidate for match of the year already. You know,
definitely for sure. I'm gonna say it like this: the winners are you fans, you outside. That's the thing.
yeah, indeed.
Here,
Cheers.
another prediction.
Mama's sticking with the 3-0 judge too. So, you know, big predictions here. I like it. I like when people come out with bold predictions.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, last time when them both squared up, we didn't had a clean sweep on that one. That is the thing. So
Yeah, but how hungry is Landfill now that it went to a draw, and how pissed off is Tommy Ford now that it went to a draw? That's what I'm seeing.
That is the two biggest questions that I have. Who's hungry? Haha. Nobody.
Hold on. You ready? Okay.
Thank you. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here from 9 to 5 every day. Monday, Sunday. So the first question was already been given, and the second question is, who wants it more?
I got my prediction. Gunslinger. Gunslinger.
That word pun. Okay, that concludes our preview show. Do you have any final predictions that you want to throw out?
I predicted the Premier Promo Federation steps into the future. Bless you. Steps into the future.
Yeah.
No, you don't get none, Justin. You have one job. You're fired. You don't get it. Anyway, I think PPF starts off the new year with a great show. I think we start really spearlining into 2025. I thank all of you for being a part of it. The promo artist, Justin, for doing a great job behind the scenes, getting things put together. Like I always do, giving mad respect, because there is no PPF without Justin doing his job that he does behind the scenes. You know, a lot of people don't give enough respect, and I believe you deserve a lot of respect, because I don't know how to edit this shit together. I don't know how to put a show together. The pre-shows, the live shows, all that stuff is all your credit. You've done a fucking outstanding job in 2024, and I think 2025 gets even better. So stay tuned. I think we're going to dominate the promo realm. That's my big prediction.
My prediction is gonna be that everybody would tune the fuck in that show, because New Year's Redemption could lead to the show of the year. I'm just gonna say it like this, because there is some banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger, and so much bangers in there. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, subscribe, like, share the shit out of it. Make sure to go on to Premier Promo Federation on Facebook to get more of that action. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, and Mama Purge,
ladies and gentlemen, and Mama Purge. What the hell you call Mama?
she's the only Mama in the promoverse. So yeah. I am the voice of PPF, Justin Smith, signing out for the day. Thank you, Old School, for spending time with me. Make sure to tune in also to Coffee with Old School sooner or later. So
Real soon.
This is PPF, past, present, and future, and we're signing out for today.
Adios.